Hello viewers, welcome to Jan Shakti Network. In a shocking incident, protesting teachers in West Bengal were injured in a violent police crackdown. They were demanding something simple and fair. The government must take responsibility to restore their jobs with dignity. These teachers who lost their job despite being qualified had been protesting at Bikash Bhavan for around 15 days. On May 15th, during a protest to Gherao Bikash Bhavan, over 100 teachers were injured by the police.
মিছিল শান্তিপূর্ণ ছিল কিন্তু মুখ্যমন্ত্রী এই বেহায়া পুলিশ এসে সবাইকে মেরে পা ভেঙে দিয়েছে।
Multiple complaints were filed against them by the police, and 8 of the leading protesters were served show cause notice by the School Education Board. On 22nd May, the Kolkata High Court instructed West Bengal government not to take any harsh actions against jobless qualified teachers who are agitating in front of Bikash Bhavan. The state saw whispered outrage after the police assault on teachers. The protesting teachers have appealed to all citizens, opposition parties, regardless of political leanings, to stand by them in their fight to respond it.
মনে রাখতে হবে আগে আমরা মানবিক মানুষ, মানবিকতাকে শ্রদ্ধা করলে তাকে ভালোবাসা যায়, তাকে সম্মান করা যায়। আমি আন্দোলনের বিপক্ষে নই, কিন্তু আন্দোলন করারও একটা লক্ষ্মণ রেখা আছে। আমার যেমন অধিকার নেই কাউকে বাধা দেওয়ার, অন্যেরও অধিকার নেই আমাকে বাধা দেওয়ার।
Her comment about having a boundary in protest raised questions, considering her past support for several protests when she was in the opposition. On May 16th, ADG Javed Samim defended the police action by saying it was the minimum force needed. Earlier on April 7th, at Netaji Indoor Stadium, CM Mamata Banerjee had assured the dismissed teachers of a review petition. However, in the same speech, she showed sympathy towards those who got jobs through illegal means and were asked by the Supreme Court to return salaries with 12% interest. This was seen by standing by the tainted candidates level corrupted by the High Court. She also mentioned her government has Plan A, B, C to support the jobless teachers. Yet, within 48 hours, her police force attacked protesting teachers at Koshba DI office. The whole state watched a video of a South Jobless Parganas teacher being kicked in the stomach by the police. A month later, the violence at Bikash Bhavan surpasses even that brutality. On May 15th at noon, the Joggo Shikhok Odhikar Moncho has called for the Gherao of Bikash Bhavan. They declared they won't stop until their jobs were returned respectfully or the Chief Minister personally assured them. Mehboob Mondol, convener of the Moncho, said the government must take responsibility to give us back our job. The real culprits are being allowed to take the exam. How is that fair? Teachers shouted, Bikash Bhavan is the breeding ground of thieves. TMC leaders sold jobs for money, and now qualified teachers are paying the price. What was our crime? Hundreds of jobless teachers and staff entered Bikash Bhavan through the main gate. Breaking police barricade, they continued protesting inside, blocking all 3 gates till late at night. Then began the brutal police action, lathi-charge without mercy on both men and women. Over 150 teachers were injured, nearly 30 seriously. Teacher Rajat Das suffered head and eye injuries. He may lose sight in one eye. It wasn't just the police. TMC-linked goons were also seen near the protest site at night. Injured teachers were taken to Bidhannagar State General Hospital, but the hospital refused to issue any medical certificates. There is an allegation that this was to hide police brutality. Rajat Das, on the verge of blindness, wasn't given a prescription. Injured teachers said, "We would rather die fighting than dying every day. We are not unfit, the government is." Earlier that day, TMC leader Sabyasachi Datta allegedly stirred tension. Protesters called him thief, and soon after, TMC goons started hitting teachers with helmets. He called in more goons and even threatened journalists. Reporters from a news channel were also attacked. From TMC leader Sabyasachi Datta to Minister Firhad Hakim and top police officials like Supratim Sarkar and Javed Samim, one thing is clear: the government and the ruling party are actively trying to crush this united protest. Firhad Hakim even questioned why the dismissed teachers are not trusting the chief minister anymore. Even after getting jobs during the Trinamool regime, he claimed this is just drama for those who want to be on TV.
বিকাশ ভবনে গিয়ে আন্দোলন করে সেটা বদলানো যায় না। ভার্ডিক্ট অফ সুপ্রিম কোর্ট ক্যান বি চেঞ্জ অনলি ইন সুপ্রিম কোর্ট। সুতরাং এটা তো নাটক হচ্ছে। ইন্ডোরে এখানে একটা মিটিং হয়েছিল, সেই মিটিংয়ে মুখ্যমন্ত্রী বলে দিয়েছিলেন যে আপনাদের হয়ে যতদূর লড়াই করার আমরা করি। সেই বিশ্বাসটা রাখলেই হয়ে যেত, এত গন্ডগোলের দরকার ছিল না। তাদের বলা হয়েছিল যে আপনারা ক্লাসে ফিরে যান। বেশিরভাগই মানুষ চলে গেছে, যারা টিভিতে মুখ দেখাতে যায় তারাই ওখানে বসে আছে।
Despite threats and police violence, the protesting teachers didn't back down. They spent the night on the streets outside Bikash Bhavan, though under threat from unknown individuals alleged to be TMC goons. Opposition parties say Kolkata and state police have become protectors of criminals, acting like the ruling party's shadow organization. Recently, the Supreme Court scrapped the entire 2016 SSC recruitment panel, calling it a scam. The process was found completely manipulated and lacking credibility. Earlier, the Calcutta High Court had also scrapped the recruitment process. The apex court cancelled nearly 26,000 jobs and ordered a fresh recruitment process within 3 months. The court said the list could not differentiate between qualified and unqualified candidates, so the whole panel had to go. Those proven culprits must return their salaries. The School Education Board later filed a review petition, saying losing so many teachers would damage the education system. On April 17th, the court allowed with conditions qualified teachers of classes 11 and 12 to continue until December 2025, but ordered new recruitment notification by May 31st. Also, those who cheated or submitted blank papers in the past SSC exam can't take the new ones. The court asked for the list of tainted candidates, but Mamata Banerjee's government didn't provide it. If they had, qualified jobless teachers wouldn't have been left out. There has been no teacher recruitment in West Bengal schools for nearly a decade. Many government schools are struggling. Post-COVID, around 8,207 government schools have shut down. The government appears to be moving toward privatizing education. As a result, poor students are being robbed of their right to study. What should be a right for all is now a luxury for the rich and a rarity for the poor. Students devastated by what happened to their beloved teachers came to the protest. They joined the protest attending open-air classes in the streets. They are demanding their right to education and highlighting the shortage of teachers in their schools. Meanwhile, CM Mamata Banerjee urged teachers to trust the government and blame political forces for fueling the protest. But Chinmoy Mondol of the Joggo Shikhok Moncho replied, "That's completely false. Everyone here is a teacher or school worker. Even the so-called outsiders are family members of the teachers. There's no political interference," he added. "We are protesting within our limits. Just crossing a gate doesn't count as violence. But what about the lives destroyed by unfair jobs loss? Isn't that destruction?" They demanded that the CM and Education Minister guarantee no more exam will be required and that their jobs will be returned. On May 16, various groups, including educational activists, lawyers and junior doctors, joined a protest meeting condemning the police violence. When the Supreme Court's review petition was submitted without consulting them and no action was taken against the ineligible candidates, then why is the government rushing to issue a new recruitment notice? They demand the government must clearly state what its plan to do with the cancelled panel and share all details before any notice is published. The pressing questions that repeatedly come before us are: what will be the future of West Bengal's thousands of government schools and students which are on the verge of destruction? Who are the real culprits? Who is responsible? The one who took bribes to give jobs? Or those who paid bribes to get jobs? Or those who cleared exam fairly and got jobs? Or those who passed but didn't pay bribes and were denied jobs? The people of West Bengal demands not just answer anymore. They demand accountability. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay updated with the latest incidents. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. We will see you next time with more news that matters. Stay informed, stay safe.